Good morning. I hope you are getting ready for a fantastic day. Facebook Live won't let me go live, so I wanted to just record this and upload and send this to you because last night something happened in the Facebook Live that I thought I wanted to really hammer in and just kind of really get the point in. When did you first start saying no? When did you first start saying, no, I'm not good enough, I'll do this? I'm not an artist, I'll do this. When did that first happen? Because you know when you were younger, when you were a kid, that wasn't happening, right? But at some point you had a realization that this wasn't gonna work, right? And that you had to change course. Maybe a parent talked you into it. Maybe something in life happened and you weren't on the path that you really wanted to be anymore. And so you started to say no. You started to say, no, I won't pursue this dream. I won't pursue this passion. I won't pursue this thing because I don't have the skill. I don't have the ability. I don't have the power. I don't have the resources. That's a big one, right? I don't have the resources. I didn't go to school for this. I got to go to school for this. When did you first start saying no? And what would happen now as an adult, as somebody who is now in control of their life? What would happen if you flipped that and you started to say yes? Not, yes, I'm an artist. Maybe start with, yes, I didn't go to school for this. Yes, I'm not good enough. Yes, I'm not these things. And then add one little piece in there. But I don't give a shit. Because that's not what I came down onto this planet to be good enough for somebody else. What would happen in your life if you were to say, yes, you might be right? And just take that voice that says no, right? Put it off over here to the side and talk to it for a sec. I know, sounds weird, but really, literally, you have voices in your head. I have voices from my teachers. All the teachers that are important to me, I can go to them and ask them. I'm sure you can too. You've got that voice for that teacher that meant, mine is Al Gurry in Pennsylvania, in Philadelphia. If something happens, I can have a little conversation with Al. Right? I haven't talked to him in ages, except for in my own head, because we spend so much time together. Do you have a voice like that you can talk to? The human consciousness is amazing. And we have these parts. As artists, we've got the visionary, the realist, the critic. They're all inside us, and they're all valuable, right? That part that tells us to pay the bills, the part that tells us we might not have the skills, these are all valuable parts. They just don't want to see us fail. That's it. The human brain is designed to survive. And failure is largely seen as not surviving. So our consciousness is designed to do that. But you know what? What's the real cost here? Because that's the thing that we need to be aware of. Human consciousness is designed to keep us alive. This meat inside our skulls designed to keep us alive. But that's physical aliveness. But in today's world where this is taken care of, where failure does not mean death, doesn't that mean that we can expand our potential? That we can fail? Not only can we fail, but our future is in our failures. Our capacity is in our failures. Our ability only comes when we push ourselves to that next level. And the only way you push yourself is by stretching what you can do. And stretching what you can do means at some point it's going to break. And then you start again. If you don't know where your boundaries are, then you don't know what you're really capable of. If you haven't failed recently, then you haven't been trying hard enough, right? So what would happen if you took that voice that said no? It said no how long ago? You know? How long ago did that voice... My voice said no, what? 12 years old. That was when my voice said that. And my voice was responding to a whole bunch of different stuff. It was responding to moving into a trailer park, to having no idea what was going on, to having no control and deciding in that moment that, you know what? I got to do the best I can with the little bits of stuff I do, and I can't dream because I'm barely surviving here, right? Parents are going crazy, and I'm just trying to make ends meet, right? This is a 12-year-old voice in me talking. I mean, it was a crazy time. Really crazy. But you know what? That 12-year-old's not here with me today. And my job, if anything, is to now help that 12-year-old because, you know, all of that shit's gone. It's all gone. I'm in a totally different world now. So that no doesn't mean shit. It's irrelevant. So when did you first start saying no, and is that no still really that important? Because now, say yes. Say yes, you know, you're right. Maybe I don't have this skill. Maybe I don't have that skill. Maybe I don't have that resource. And then say, I don't give a shit. Because I'm not here on this planet to appease or ask for permission. How often do we ask for permission to be who we really are? If you want to go out and paint a 6-foot canvas, 8-foot canvas with 20 different figures in it, if you want to sculpt a life-size sculpture, there's a voice that's going to say, but you don't have the skill. You don't have this, you don't have that. And you know what? That's fine. Because that voice is a valuable member of the team, but you know what? That voice is not a leader. And that voice should not be leading your life. You should be leading your life. Listen to the voice. Accept it. And say, that's cool, I get it. But you know what? We're going to do it. We're going to take that risk. We're going to risk that failure because you know what? There's no real fucking downside. Is there? There's no real downside. So what would happen in your life if today you were to say, yes, I'm going to do that? What project have you been waiting for that permission? What project has been sitting in the wings hoping that you would get the resources together? But today you're going to say, fuck it. Fuck it. I don't need the resources. I don't need shit. Okay? I just need to do it. And now, today, you're going to do it. Are you going to start a 6-foot canvas? Huge piece of painting? Are you going to start a life-size sculpture? Are you going to start just a 12-inch sculpture? Are you going to start a sculpture that has 20 different creatures in it? Are you going to start to dance? Are you going to cook? Are you going to start that business? Are you going to create that class that you put out there into the world to train people, to share your knowledge? What are you going to do today? What are you going to say yes to? Let me know in the comments below. I believe in you. You can make this happen. You have everything that you need inside you. And what you don't have, you've got the determination and the will to get it. But I think as you start, you'll discover that you need a lot less than you think. And you have superpowers already inside you. Sure, you can't get it done in a day. So what? Sure, you can't get it done in a week. So what? Maybe you can't get it done in a month. I got paintings that took 6 months to get done. 9 months. I got paintings that are still trying to get done a year and a half later. Somebody comes by and they're like, you spent a year and a half on that? I don't give a fuck. Not to put too fine a point on it. That's somebody else. I'm just trying to get stuff done. And as artists, we need to get stuff done. We want to get it done right. We want to create greatness. We want to create awesome things. But you know what? That's not the job. The job is get stuff done. Because if you don't get stuff done, you have zero chance of getting great stuff done. Zero. So tell me in the comments, what are you going to say yes to? What are you going to take that step to make happen today? Because today is the day. There is no tomorrow. There is no yesterday. What are you going to make happen today? I am giving you permission to make this happen. Let me know. All the best.